Hey there, I'm Sanchez, board certified holistic health practitioner and women's natural health specialist. Thanks so much for checking out this video. Many people are familiar with the saying, you are what you eat, but that's only half true. Really, you are what you digest. You could be eating the healthiest diet in the world for yourself, but if your digestion is not functioning properly, you're not properly breaking down food or absorbing nutrients, and foods that would normally be good for you might be doing more harm than good. So if you are experiencing uncomfortable symptoms such as bloating or gas or constipation, that is a big sign that your digestion is off. The good news is that there's plenty of natural remedies that can help. Now, before we dive in, I want to highlight the fact that there are tons of different gastrointestinal issues, ranging from leaky gut to SIBO and SIFO, and autoimmunity, which also originates in the gut, and so forth. We won't dive into the complexities of these in this video. However, in this video, I am going to cover a few holistic principles and practices that you can implement regularly to ensure that your digestive system is supported and functioning properly so that you can look and feel your best every day. Sound good? All right, let's dive into my top 8 tips to improve your digestion naturally. We'll kick things off with a few fundamentals. Tip number 1 is to eat slowly and chew your food well. It's basic, I know, but the fact of the matter is, digestion begins in the mouth. We physically break down food by chewing, but also chemically through enzymes in our saliva. So do your best to eat relaxed and take your time to chew your food thoroughly. By doing so, you're making it easier for your body to digest and use the wonderful foods that you're giving it. And bonus tip, if you take your time to eat and chew your food thoroughly, it can also help you feel more satisfied, which prevents overeating. So eat slowly and chew your food well. Let's dive into tip number 2, and that is to stay hydrated. You probably already saw this one coming. I talk about this tip all of the time because it's so important and relevant to so many different things. But in this context, a dehydrated gut is a constipated, slow-moving gut, plain and simple. So be sure to stay hydrated by drinking plenty of fresh water throughout the day and eating juicy, fresh foods like melons and cucumber and celery and blueberries. This is one of the best and easiest ways to support your digestion naturally each and every day. Tip number 3 is to avoid processed foods. Processed foods are often stripped of fiber and water, which we just talked about the importance of, as well as other nutrients. And these foods often have their beneficial components replaced with things like additives, preservatives, artificial flavors, and they're a lot of times fortified with vitamins. And this kind of combination and things and ingredients that are in these processed foods can, 1, be difficult for your body to recognize, break down, and digest, can 2, disrupt the balance of microbes in your gut that play a key role in digestive health, amongst many other things, and 3, many ingredients in these highly processed foods also compromise the lining of the gut, making way for what's known as leaky gut, which has tons of negative health consequences. So do your best to keep these processed foods out of your diet and out of the home. Instead, prioritize nutritious whole foods. You want to go for organic, antibiotic, and hormone-free lean proteins, fiber-rich whole food carbohydrates, and healthy fats. Now, 2 of my favorite food groups to kind of incorporate on a regular basis for extra digestive support are 1, fermented foods. These are awesome for overall gut health and supporting your digestion. You can include things like fermented ginger, organic miso, low sugar yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut, true pickles, fermented cucumbers, fermented artichoke, fermented olives, and so forth. Really, really good for overall gut health and digestive support. I also like berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, because they're a low sugar fruit, high in antioxidants, and rich in fiber, which leads us to tip number 4, which of course we've touched on in this last tip, but it definitely bears repeating because many people today still do not get enough fiber in their diet, and that can have some serious consequences. Fiber is essential for a healthy gut and regular eliminations, which is truly critical for overall health. By following what we mentioned in the last tip and keeping whole foods at the forefront of your diet, it's really easy and quite simple to consistently hit your daily fiber target. And during periods of time, because I get it, we all go through those periods of time where that might be difficult, you might consider a high quality fiber supplement. All right, let's dive into tip number 5, one final fundamental, and that is to incorporate other non-dietary healthy living principles, of course, right? This includes things like getting optimal sleep regularly, exercising regularly, and managing your stress, which is huge. When we are stressed, our body goes into fight or flight mode, which diverts blood flow away from the digestive system, slowing or stopping the digestive process. So by practicing stress management habits such as meditation, deep breathing, yoga, you support the nervous system and promote consistent healthy digestion. All right, let's dive into tip number 6, and that is to assess your personal gut health with the help of a natural, holistic, or functional practitioner. So to keep it really short and simple here, what we mean by gut health, or just kind of to explain it in an overarching, really simple, high-level kind of view, we're really focused on 2 main things. One is the diversity, abundance, and balance of microbes in the gut, as well as 2, the integrity of the lining of the gut. These 2 things play a very, very crucial, critical role in digestive and overall health. So if you have things like frequent or chronic digestive discomfort, despite your best efforts to live and eat healthy, this tip is definitely a route worth exploring with a specialist. And although in this video, we're primarily focused on those telltale digestive symptoms such as gas and bloating and constipation and so forth, I do also want to make mention that many symptoms and ailments that you wouldn't traditionally think of as digestive issues do actually originate in the gut. So it's always a really great place to start. Moving right along to tip number 7, and that is to consider natural supplementation. Individual needs will absolutely vary, and you want to talk to your doctor or practitioner about what's right for you. But a few supplements that I tend to recommend are 1, a digestive enzyme blend that has at least an amylase, protease, and lipase. 2, a high-quality betaine HCl supplement, or 3, a high-quality probiotic supplement, which is good even if you don't have these digestive symptoms that we're kind of talking about here. There are also tons of herbs that you can take in supplement form as well, but many of them make wonderful teas, which is our final tip. Tip number 8. Drink herbal teas. Some wonderful plants and herbs that are great at easing digestive issues such as nausea, bloating, and gas include things like peppermint, ginger, fennel, and lemon. As mentioned, you can take many of these in supplement form, but I'm more of a food first, supplement after kind of gal. So where you can incorporate these foods into your diet, do so, or enjoy them as after meal teas to ease and support digestion. And there you have it, the top 8 holistic tips to fix your digestion naturally. Thanks so much for tuning in. I truly hope you got a ton of value from it. Remember, these tips are general recommendations, and it's important to work with a doctor or practitioner to develop a personalized plan that addresses your unique needs and health concerns. I've linked a few free goodies down in the comments below for you to take advantage of. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more holistic health content from me. Until next time, God bless.